Yo, what is up guys? Joker here. I wanted to go ahead and make a video that's going to be super simplistic. The last couple of videos I've made have been kind of low investment. Kind of. The delirious one not so much, but the white harvest one was, right? So this is going to be one following it up because like I said in that harvest video, I want to try to add something where you can go ahead and have little to no investment and still see if you can make any profit. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to run just 24 Lira Arthain maps, and we're going to, since I have 107 Beastmasters, right? I'm going to respec these 2 points, and I'm going to go here so I have natural selection and see what actually happens in 24 maps if I can pull a beast that's rare. Now, to go ahead and take a look at that, I have no idea how I'm directly going to monitor that, but I'm going to go to my menagerie and kind of try to take a look and see what I have and see what I gain, right? All right, guys. So I'm going to jump into the maps, super quick intro, just because there's not much going on there. I'm not even using any kind of specific watchstone. I just want to see, like, base, if this is any good. The maps are just maps that are Alch and Go. So essentially it's going to be an Alch and Go strategy. I want to see how that's going to work out. And see if there is any kind of profit to be made in this, right? So here, I'll do this right now so you guys can see. I mean, besides that, the Mighty Hunter, it doesn't really, I mean, I don't really get it, but okay. So we're just going to throw in the maps. Now, one thing that I was debating was buying the scarabs and going like Gilded Bestiary because they're not that expensive. But I figured since I have 107 missions and you can't use a mission and a scarab at the same time, I'm pretty sure it won't let you, right? I'm just going to run 24 missions and see how it goes. All right, so the things I do to try to make a video, right? So I found a way to make sure that my beast from my maps don't get confused with the beast that I have. And essentially, I took out every beast that I have. If I pull up my menagerie, there's literally nothing in here. There's no yellow beast, there's no normal beast. I think it cost me almost 300 C, right? Because what is this? This is 144, right? Plus what? Like 100, so it was like 250 C. So yeah, that was a total waste of money. But now I can go ahead and run my maps without having conflicting results, right? So let's actually start running the maps now. All right, and here we are. We're about 20 maps down. Honestly, this is super fast because they're just Alch and Go, like I said, and I'm throwing it just on the Einar mission. And this is what we've gotten so far. Now, I do have to go ahead and grab currency scrolls here and go over here and go unidentified, just because excellence won't price anything that's a unique sometimes if it's not identified. I don't know why it won't. It'll do it to some, but it won't do it to others. So I'll just go ahead and identify all the unidentified maps, jump over to the Karuri Shores, and then pull up Excellence, right? So let's take a look. So it's been about 45 minutes, I would say, and I've already made 600 C. So I know this Twisted Distant memory does count for a decent portion of that. I'm not going to look at the beast yet, but off of the Twisted Distant memory, I have made 60 C, 600 C. So 600 C is what? 4x? So off Alch and Go in 4 minutes, in like 40 minutes, I made about 4x. So it kind of shows that Alch and Go is always going to be a viable strategy, even if you just pick up the items off the floor, right? I'm not doing anything special. These maps are taking me like a minute, so. And we just finished. Okay, so let me look. I think that was about an hour and 10 minutes to run those 24 maps, right? And I still hear people complaining about sustain. I have no idea. I mean, look at all these maps. That's what, at least double the maps. and it was literally Alch and go. I don't have sextants. I didn't use sextants, so I have no idea how people are having problem with sustaining. Maybe it was more just people complaining at the start of the league, because once you get these, like I usually just try to get it over 100 on both of them, and then I let it progress naturally throughout me playing. Like I don't try once I'm over 100. It's just me normally running maps and areas. But let's go ahead and pull up Excellence and let's take a look. So I made what 50C in 4 maps, which I mean isn't that bad, but it also isn't good in any respect. So let's take a look. So 683C, so about 4x in 24 maps. So that is 4x an hour because it was Alch and go, right? But the main part of the video is looking at the beast, seeing what we got. So we do have a fair, so let's go ahead and pull up PoE Ninja. And okay, so Ferric Tiger Alpha 68C. Nice. Okay, what else? I know these aren't worth anything. Is a Pit Hound worth anything? I don't think so, right? Pit Hound, I mean, is 3C. Wolf Alpha is 12C. Okay, so that's 80C right there so far. And then none of these other things are worth anything. So about 80C. Oh, I mean, I guess the hybrid arachnids are actually, where do they go? How many do I have? 1. Oh, okay, I have a plagued arachnid and I have, see, now if this was last league before they nerfed the crap out of the beast, this would be like 3x, but they decided to nerf the crap out of it. So this is 38C plus 8, so almost an X in beast. So pretty much 5x in Alch and go mapped in an hour from the beast, let alone if I go ahead and I sell all of these. I'm going to assume that I have at least 60, and I think you can sell them for 1 or 2 each. Let's move this over, go to TFT, and go beast, and see what I can find. Let's see, want to sell yellow beast. Bulk, people are selling bulk yellow beast 2.5C each. What if we look in here? Control F. Yeah, so there's a dude selling bulk yellow beast for 2.5C each. So I'd probably try to sell them for 1.5 to 2 each for my 60. So that's like 120C. So it is closer to about 5.5, 6x for an hour's worth of work. This is kind of showing you that for the no effort, like I said in a couple of videos, I want to try to show both the investment methods and the no investment methods, what you can do for a couple of hours to try to get the money to do the invested methods, right? So this, I mean, it was super chill. Like I said, the maps took me like a minute. I was just running around, killing all the beasts, running to the boss, killing the boss, doing the ultimatums. Now, you may make a little bit less profit if you can't full clear ultimatums, just because some of the rewards I did get from the ultimatums, like the stacks of 5C and stuff, the 3x shards, stuff like that. The fragment of Eradicator, right? Enslavement, whatever. So those I did get from ultimatums. So you'd have to take those out. So it'd be like minus like 60C or something, but it's not minus a lot. Besides that, there's not really much I have to say since it was that no investment Alch and go. I mean, honestly, I feel like I hit a couple of rare creatures. I mean, if I used Watchstones or Sextants, obviously, or lures. Obviously, it'd probably be a lot more. I might try to revisit this with like using Krakic lures to see how many gem rolls I can get in 24 maps. But this was that no investment, all can go super fast, what you can make with no investment type thing, right? And making 5x an hour is really good compared to some of the methods that I showed that had investment and you only get like 1.5x an hour. So at most, I'd say this took me an hour 30 because I was kind of distracted. But once I focused, I zoomed through the maps. So, all right, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Little thumbnail picture up where it shows like a video and a link to my page, which I'm not even sure if it tells you to subscribe. I think it just links you to my page, which is weird. But hey, and then yeah. Until next time, which might actually be synthesis maps. I see people talking about them, and I might check them out. All right, guys. Until next time, take care.